Round here. Why don't you help our champ up here, Keith?
Thank you.
Ridouane Harroufi.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we have our men's champion now here. Ridouane Harroufi has won the Gate River Run. He is the national champion in the 15K. We didn't have you on our list of the top elites. Were you a late addition to the roster? We were surprised when we saw triple digits on the bib come across.
Because I was last week I ran the US Trail Marathon, and they drop off in 20 miles.
Oh.
So I decided to run this 15K last minute. I talked to Mr. Jimmy. He helped me to come here, and I am glad to be here.
Well, I guess it was the right decision then for you to do that. There were so many top runners who ran last week in Atlanta who decided to not run this week because of the toll that course put on you. 20 miles, you still had to handle those elevation changes in Atlanta. How did the bridge feel to you here coming in the close?
Yeah, I feel the bridge, I feel easy like compared to the Atlanta, because Atlanta is up down. Last 5 years I had 2 hip surgery, and in the up down and the turns in last week I start feeling my hips cramp. I start feeling some cramp. That's why I decide to stop. I don't want to risk my hip again. That's why I come here.
That's a smart move. That's a smart move.
Yeah.
So you're not a novice. You've got a 61-minute half marathon to your credit. So today's race, did you run it tactically? How did you give us an idea on how the race developed for you?
Yeah, I ran just I try. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to go too fast. Just I stay behind the group. I ran tactic till the end, till the last 2 miles. Then I start kicking.
Was there a key point in this race where you were able to make a move that really changed the finish?
Yeah, I feel like from the first 4 miles, I feel good. I can go, but I don't want to risk. I don't know my body, because last week I ran 20 miles, so I stay behind the group till the end.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
You're a national champion in the 15K.
Thank you so much. I am glad to be here.
There's our men's champion. We'll hear from our women's champion coming up as well. Thank you very much. Now trains in Oregon, and she joins us here at the finish line. Congratulations. Keith and I just couldn't stop saying wow when we saw the gap you had grown there. What a run.
Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a fun day out here.
Going into this race, we were talking about how the wind could make a factor, maybe make it more of a tactical race. It was a pretty deep women's field, but you just blew it away. What made the difference?
I just tried to trust my instincts. I feel like you always are kind of second guessing what you should do out there, and I'm just trying to work on trusting where I am, and so I felt okay. I just was trying to maintain the rhythm. I felt like we set early on and didn't want to step off that too much. Yeah.
Well, and Cole, I think that's what an Olympian does. Olympian, measures themselves, but they're also extremely confident. And, this being your first national championship, longest road race that you've run in your life, it must have given you the sense that, a little bit of trepidation to take the lead really early, but you just blew them away.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely was nervous throughout the race, like somebody will come and get me. We've heard a lot of rumors about that bridge, but I just tried to keep, every time I had that thought, just press a little bit more.
As somebody who has been a finalist in the Olympics, you've run on the highest level. To be out here in this event, do you draw on that kind of experience? Is there something as the race plays out where you think back to, okay, I know how to not go out too fast, not get too much out there, because the energy out here can be pretty impressive?
Yeah, I think you just want to be able to come out every time you compete and push your best. And so if that means sometimes you get caught, sometimes you break away with it, I think you just have to take those chances and just working more on taking the chances, putting myself out there, and yeah.
We talk about obstacles in a race, and we talk about the Hart Bridge a lot. Yeah. St. Nicholas was almost an obstacle for you. You almost went down.
Yes, I definitely twisted an ankle. I'm not sure on an actual pothole or make-believe one. I don't know if my leg's just kind of getting a little tired out there, but it was a quick bounce back, so grateful for that.
All right, what does it mean to you to be a national champion? Now, we mentioned you've been an Olympian, but to be a national champion, what does it mean?
Yeah, I feel like that's what everyone's out here for, to win national championships, get to compete at the highest level. So just excited about it, definitely, and looking forward to building on that momentum.
Yeah. So where do you go from here?
I'll go back to Portland, do some more training, and get ready for our outdoor season, which will start about a month from now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And really with the Bowerman Track Club, how long have you been with the Bowerman Track Club?
This will be my 3rd year competing with the group.
And you've seen a big jump in your training, and it seems in your performances, and that seems to be a real theme now, is getting a lot of the elite runners together, training together, and allowing them to improve quickly.
Yeah, I think you're just kind of every day instead of waiting for it when you get to the race. You get to see it in practice a ton, and that's just great preparation and be able to compete with the best.
Winning a race like this, does this now put this on your schedule for the future? Does it change your thought about which events to attend?
I mean, I would love to be back, of course, but you just take every year one race at a time. So for right now, just focus on the next step to building towards our outdoor trials in June. But yeah, I would love to be back. It's great. It's beautiful weather, great people. So definitely love to be back.
I wonder about how you expected things to play out, considering the U.S. Olympic marathon trials last week and how that affected this field. We wondered if maybe, like last year when Erica Kemp was a 5,000 meter runner, if we'd see more 5,000 runners do this. As a 10,000 runner, somebody who's had great success at 10,
Yeah.
did that change? Did that affect your game plan?
No, I just think it's exciting to be able to see people that we'll see out on the track in a few months. We can all just kind of know that this is a little bit out of our comfort zone, but also, you're still competing against faces that you'll see, really soon. So I think it's nice to just mix it up and get the opportunity to compete at different distances. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. You're a national champion and a
Thank
Gate
you.
River Run winner. Thank you very much. We've got some video here we want to show of that trip in St. Nicholas, and
Perfect.
yeah, I know, right? It's like now it's one of those things that'll be a part of the story. It could have been a much bigger issue, certainly. Road racing versus track racing, right? This is the sort of thing that you have to deal with.
Yeah, no, there's no divots in the track, so you don't really have to focus too much. So yeah, wasn't really looking down too much, but maybe next time I'm on the roads, I'll be focused down a little more.
All right, let's play that video and let's see if we can detect here.
It's gonna hurt.
Here you are running through St. Nicholas, and bit of a stumble coming up right here. There it is.
There it is, yeah.
Good recovery, number one. Thankfully, you stuck the landing. So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, that's Mariel Hall, our women's champion and the national champion at 15K. As you take another look at the finish line, we'll be back with more.